Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, or if you're new, my name is Luanda Joko Speliti. I basically make YouTube videos about mommyhood, about being a wife, about being a woman in the most non-perfect way, and just share some of my tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that I know other people would love. And yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. For those returning, thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. And today we are doing a video that I'm being quite excited to do for a bit. I know the editing is going to be missions, but here we are. We're not complaining. We are delivering, right? I'm wearing a gown because it's, guys, it's so cold. It is so cold. Winter is upon us. But anyways, I digress. So today we're doing what I really used in my hospital bag, and this is really important because I'll be packing my hospital bag soon again. And so going through the video I made for my son last year is kind of helpful for me as well, and for other people who'll be packing their hospital bags. I thought I should do this and just be a bit helpful. So let's watch some clips together, and then I'll just comment and so on as we go on what I used and what I didn't use. Let me not ramble any further and let's get started. Okay.
So yeah, let's get right into it. So I sectioned everything into different categories, if I can put it that way. So so I'm going to start with the toiletries. Okay, so obviously I made a list. Everything is in this book of mine that I need for the hospital bag and everything. So first things first, on the toiletries, I have this hooded bath towel from Ackermans. I'm gonna link everything below with the prices because I hate when people don't put the price of things and where they got them. So I got most of everything that I'm about to show in terms of clothes from Ackermans. Then I got 3 of these washcloths. They're very small. They're very small. So obviously I'm not going to use all of them in the hospital for washing him as per se, but some will be used as burp cloths and things like that. Yeah. Then I got these are nappy sacks. So these are basically going to be for dirty things, anything that's dirty, anything that's wet. And surgical spirit, which I got in my free discount bag, as well as cotton balls for the umbilical cord. And then this bandage I cut into 4 sections. I kind of googled how big the circumference of a baby's stomach is. I know that's weird, but so that I can wrap it around his umbilical cord, and yeah, so that it doesn't dirty his clothes, because that's what happens, and that's what I did with my first daughter or first child. So yes, there is a small teeny Bennett's baby bum cream, a free sample I got also from the skin bag. Probably not going to use it, but taking it anyway. And baby Aqueous cream bar. I don't really like using things on them when they're born, so Aqueous cream, I liked that. For him in the first few days, he'll be using this. A cute little dummy. I won't use this in the hospital because they will probably like give me drama for days, but on the way home, if he does become a crier or anything like that, then I'll use this. And then this big tub of Vaseline Blue Seal. I know it looks thug, but I'm gonna use this on him first few days, and then use Cetaphil for like maybe after a week or so. And then Pampers Pure wipes. I only took 1 packet because I only think he needs 1 packet. I didn't even use these on my daughter, but basically they are 99% water with organic cotton, 0% perfume and alcohol, and dermatologically tested. So they're almost like the water wipes that every YouTuber is buying and using. I wasn't going to buy and use that. These I got at discount. And then my hospital does provide surgical spirit, cotton balls, nappies, and wipes, but I'm bringing just in case he reacts. So I have these Pampers size 1 newborn nappies. I'm bringing 12 with me. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm bringing 10 actually with me in case he reacts to the other nappies. So yeah, that's the toiletries. Next we'll move on to the clothes.
Okay, so I made notes while I was watching this. Okay, I didn't use the bath towel. It was really pointless. I don't really believe in washing a baby from the get-go anyways. So I know with my daughter back in 2018, I didn't do it. I didn't even have a chance to wash him. So the bath towel really was not of use. I only used it as actually a changing mat. The 3 washcloths I didn't use at all because of course I didn't wash my son. The nappy stacks were great for any dirty clothes, any nappy changes that I would do. I'd put them in a bigger plastic and then go throw them away in a bigger bin like in the hospital. Obviously the surgical spirit and the cotton balls was a great idea. The bandage, guys, the bandage was such a good idea. You know how funny the umbilical cord gets? It's secreting so many things because obviously you're trying to dry it, and so the more it gets dry, it secretes this brownish reddish type of thing, and it stains the white vests or any clothing so badly. And so having the bandage there helped the area to dry quicker, one, for it to absorb all the extra staining that was around it. And actually the umbilical cord fell quite quickly with my daughter. Her umbilical cord fell off day 4. With my son, his umbilical cord also fell off day 4. So I know my mom did that with me, and that's why I did it as well. It's really a great idea. Definitely something I will do again. The baby bum cream, I really didn't use it at all. The baby aqueous cream, I didn't use aqueous cream bar soap. Didn't use it. Like I said, baby bum cream is a bit pointless at that stage. It's still too early. They just, there's no bum rash or anything like that. The pacifier I didn't use either. I think I only started using a pacifier on him on day 5 or within the second week or so, because I really needed him to, my breast was just so engorged. I just needed him to, get all of that out. The Vaseline Blue Seal, definitely, because like I said, I didn't wash him or anything, and for me just gave me reassurance that he's warm and he's moisturized, because baby skin can get really dry, can dehydrate really quickly. The wet wipes definitely used, and the nappies definitely used. Actually needed more, guys, because of COVID. Some hospital protocol things have changed, so they still have the surgical spirit and cotton balls like I stated, but they didn't have enough nappies for all of us. So I did get released from the hospital a bit quicker than I did the first time around. Because of COVID, they want everyone out quickly, so that saved me. But those 10 nappies were not enough. Definitely a packet. You need a packet of, even if it's a small packet of those newborn or size 1, get that. Okay, so something that I would definitely bring next time instead of all the bathing things is actually a changing mat, because they poop so much. So yeah, the only thing I would really add in there is the changing mat. But I really liked how I put everything in different sections. It really is a great idea, and my old video is really helpful. So let's see the next part.
No. Okay, so now we move on to the exciting bit, the clothes. Span quickly. So these are all the things I'm taking with me. It looks like a lot, but it really isn't. It legit isn't. Normally for a C-section, it's 3 to 5 days that you're in the hospital. So I want to make sure that I've packed enough. I'm packing basically for 4 days. 4th day being the day we're leaving. First thing I'll start with is this huge, thick blanket. Has a big teddy bear. I like the color, it's neutral. I bought it at Ackerman's. He'll be born in winter, which is really cold. So I'll be using this also for the pram, like as a big pram blanket. I bought it in case I need, for the day we leave the hospital to go into the car. So that's what I'll wrap him in. But then the normal blanket I'll use at the hospital is this one. And yes, I did buy blue stuff because obviously he's a boy. And then I also have 2 receiving blankets. which I will wrap him in with the other more chilled outfits because it's really hot in the hospital. I was sweating like it's no one's business the last time I was there. Okay, so then everything has been put out in terms of outfits. Okay, come here. So outfit number one, this is the first outfit he'll wear. I have two vests here, two different colors. They're long sleeve. I have this hat and these socks. Okay, and then I have this really warm onesie with, look how cute these are. This is also from Ackermans. I bought it at Ackermans, and it's really warm. You can be in this for the first day. That's fine. And I like that the blue is a pop of color in terms, because it's only white. Okay, and then the next outfit I have here are these short sleeved vests. I have two for in case he misses the other one. Then I have these socks over here, and I have this baby girl. I don't know what you guys call these things. It says here, doesn't. It's a baby girl. My mom got me this from Jet. So basically this is when I'd use one of these blankets to swaddle him in with this white hat, because they usually are checking them, so I want arms that are easy access. And then the next outfit is this short sleeve and this long sleeve. I only have this kind of colored one because I only bought a few. Like, I had to buy so quickly because of this whole corona shutdown. These socks underneath, and then this baby girl, which my mom also got for me from Jet. And yeah, if he doesn't dirty this hat, he'll reuse this white hat. It is what it is. And then this is the cute one. This is not necessarily his going home outfit. It might be. This is like the picture taking outfit. So this says, I still live with my parents. And then these are the sweatpants and these socks and this white hat, and then the swaddle will go with this outfit over here, which I find very, very cute. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so there, the big blanket was definitely great. It got really cold at night, exceptionally cold. The light blanket was perfect as well because I could just, put that over him during the day. The two receiving blankets, I never used any of the receiving blankets, guys. I think I actually also used them as changing mats, the receiving blankets. So like I said, I'm replacing the receiving blankets this time with a changing mat. There's just no use for them. I never even used them with my daughter, so I didn't use them last year with my son. There's no need. The outfit with two vests, guys, that was a great idea. I actually needed more clothes. He would pee so much. The thing with boys is, if you don't position it properly, like downwards, it will just spray up, and the nappy was empty, but because of the position of his thing, it would just, come out. So I actually end up needing more outfits. Also, I did change the outfits that were here to warmer onesies. He did have a photo taking outfit that I did put on him day one with short sleeve vest. Guys, the short sleeve vest actually a good idea. This time around, I'm only getting short sleeve white vests because they do get their first injection there. The doctors do take them and they want the clothes off. I know he was taken away to get checked, and another girl, she had her son in a long vest and she had to remove that, and he had to go away in just a nappy. But because my son is in a short sleeve vest, they were able to take him with the short sleeve vest and go do what they need to do, check him, and then bring him back. So short sleeve vests only for the hospital with warm onesies, warm full onesies, nothing sexy. I'm not doing any outfits like that. The only outfit I'll do is the cute taking picture, and then the rest will be warm. And yeah, so a few other notes I made was that the warmer onesies also help with breastfeeding. So whenever I was breastfeeding my son, I didn't have to have a blanket around him because he was in a warm onesie. I was able to hold him and focus on the breastfeeding only. Whereas if, let's say, he's in a lighter outfit, then I have to worry about, oh my gosh, it's cold, let me cover him up, you know what I mean? So that helped with that. And yeah, 2 hats were more than enough. They don't dirty their hats. They don't really sweat. There's nothing. They're not dirty. You understand? So that's that on clothes. Let's move on to the next section.
Okay, last thing that we have is feeding. With my daughter, I struggled to breastfeed. My milk only came in like almost a month after, and that needed medical intervention. So this time I've just packed myself in case. So I have Nan Up to Pro 1. This is what she used, a small one that I'll be bringing with me. And I also have this Tommy Tippy bottle that I'm bringing with me that has all the measurements here at the back. Tommy Tippy is my favorite. I use Tommy Tippy for everything basically. And then I have this formula dispenser. So basically you open it here and it's got 3 compartments. So you put in the different measurements of the formula in there. And then once you want to dispense the formula, you open up this small little lid here in front like this, and then you move it to one compartment and it dispenses only that amount. So I'll be using that as well if you can't breastfeed. And then for nipple confusion, I'm not really gonna let him take the bottle until I really am 100% sure that I can't breastfeed. So I'll be using this small little syringe needle to feed him the formula with until my breastfeeding is sorted out. But I'm crossing fingers and 100% sure that this time it'll happen.
All right. So I used everything there. With my daughter, I had no milk at all. We tried everything, lactation specialists. We tried massaging. It didn't work. I actually had to go to a doctor and get prescription tablets in order to help my milk come. And so with my son, I also had to use these because I didn't have any milk at all the first day. I was dry. There was no colostrum, absolutely nothing. The hospital had run out of the little baby formula and my son was crying. So I made him the formula and I used actually the hospital cup in order to feed him. So I didn't use the syringe. So I don't think I'll take it with me this time around. Or maybe I will in case they don't have the feeding cup. You never know. With COVID, there's just so many things that are just like different. So I didn't use the syringe. Like I said, I used the hospital cup. What I do is I would make him latch on first, suck for a few minutes on each boob, and then give him the formula, so that I was also stimulating myself, and especially with that first the first feeding where they're all hungry and they just sucking. So what happens is that night he really was on my boob like the whole night, and I didn't understand. I actually had started producing colostrum at the end of day 2, and day 3 my boobs were engorged. I had milk for days. So yeah, that definitely worked. Alrighty, now we're done with baby. Let's move on to things that I brought for myself.
So basically, what's in my hospital bag right now. I showed you the bag has 2 segments. One side has my toiletries, and then the other side has the things that I'll wear. So I'll start off with the side that has my toiletries. So this is the foldable toiletry bag that I'll be bringing. Okay, just leave it there. This is the foldable toiletry bag that I'll be bringing. I'll go through everything in each segment really quickly.
So I will not play that part. It is very long. I don't want this video to become an hour. So I used everything in my toiletry bag, and if you'd like to know what will be in my toiletry bag, I'm definitely bringing everything I brought that I made in this video. You can go on and check that video of what's in my hospital bag to see everything in there, or wait up for my hospital bag video that I'll be releasing soon, and everything will be there. But in terms of toiletry, I used everything. Nipple cream, essential. I used that from the get-go so that I wouldn't have to wait for my nipples to become a mess before using them, which made latching and the whole process easier. I had a hairbrush that's there that was completely useless. I think I'll just bring a bigger, thicker hairbrush and a comb. I think this time around I might go natural hair. I'm not sure because I want my sleep to be comfortable. And breast pads, guys, I actually needed so much more. When my milk came in, like I told you, my boobs were so engorged. If I even just would put a bit of pressure on my boob, I would be spraying milk out. So the ones that I had got wet so quickly. I literally went home with wet patches in front of me. So I'm definitely bringing more this time around. Intimate wipes, so important. I'm a C-section mom, but when you get your first period, it's a bit chunky and has clots, and so using a toilet paper and all of that just it doesn't make you feel clean enough. And also I couldn't shower at the hospital. I wasn't allowed to. So using toilet paper and then using the intimate wipes after during every change really really gave me that fresh feeling. And then what else? Adult nappies. Guys, I packed adult nappies. Like I said, adult nappies, I lived in them. They were so good, guys. I did not go through. I was comfortable. I was able to sleep in any position without worrying that I was going to leak. I actually used them until my period had calmed down and the heaviness had gone down. Then I used the normal ones, but I also used them for night because the night period can be quite heavy, and all that mess. So I was all for that. Using two different washcloths was also a great idea to wash my face, and the other one to wash the rest of my body. This time I think I might bring my gloves, my exfoliating gloves. This time just to make the process quicker and wash myself. But in terms of toiletries, I agree. I liked everything that I brought that time, and I used absolutely everything that was in my toiletry bag. Okay, next let's move on to clothes.
Okay, so now this is everything I'm packing in my hospital bag. So basically this is everything that will be in my hospital bag. Okay, so I'll start off with the blanket. This is the warm blanket I'm going to bring. They do ask you to bring your own warm blanket in the hospital because they cover you in sheets that are literally cold, like. And then I brought these slippers with me. They have open toes because I do sweat. I remember getting hot, like really 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 hot last time. So open toe slippers. I got 2 pairs of fluffy socks like this. Don't know where the other pair is. Probs my daughter did something with it while I was busy here now. And then I got 1 warm night sleepwear that has buttons for breastfeeding. 1 I bought because I bought like 3 of these last time, and I was just sweating every day, and literally they were full of sweat that I couldn't repeat them. And this time around I bought 1 in case it's cold, but I highly doubt it. My other sleepwear will be these shorts, and they have a matching vest with them. That's that's the first night, because usually they want you to get there the day before your operation. So that's probably what I'll sleep in that first day because it's really 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 hot. And then I also got this night dress, also from Ackermans. I took the V scoop because it'll be easy for breastfeeding, and the no arms so that they can take my blood pressure, stick needles into me easily without me having to pull down things and stuff. And then the gown that I'm bringing is this cute ensemble. It's black and it's got like pinkish flamingos. I also got this from Ackermans, lightweight, and it'll offer me the coverage that I need. I'll wear it with my shorts and my nightie if I need to. And then in case, not that I think I'll need them, but I bought them in case. These huge, sexy granny panties that are mouth-watering, so that if I do wear them, they go over the C-section scar and not touch it. If you wear panties that touch your C-section scar, you're gonna be in hell. I did that the last time with my daughter, and I told myself this time around, not happening. They do give you pads at the hospital, but like I said before, I'm using the adult diapers. And then I got 2 of these. nursing bras. Well, they're not really nursing, but they're like sports bra. They're from Mr. Price. These are really comfortable. I bought these after last time and I just like lived in them. So this is what I'll be using. I'll just pop the nipple out and feed. I don't see the point of buying those really expensive bras for breastfeeding, only for breastfeeding. Nah, fam. And yeah.
Alright, so the blanket I definitely used. I did feel that I needed a warmer one. The slippers, the open toes were a great idea. Slipping them on and off, especially after C-section, was just really great. The socks I froze. I think I needed warmer ones as well. They just didn't give me enough warmth, especially at night. Like I said, it got really cold. Um, and then the buttoned sleepwear, I needed more. I needed more of the buttoned night sleepwear, the one that has the buttons going down here. I think this time around I'll bring maybe 3 instead, because it just worked so perfectly for breastfeeding. I just unbuttoned, breastfed, and then buttoned it back again. I don't know where I thought I was going with the shorts and the vest. Who was I being sexy for? Like, where was I going? I can't, guys. I never wore those. I never wore those. I felt so self-conscious. I think I saw one of the other girls there who was wearing like the bum shorts type of nightwear, and the nurses were like, where do you think you're going? So even the silk night dress, don't know where I thought I was going. I didn't wear it. It was so short. It was ridiculously short. It literally it left nothing to the imagination. And when I put it on and I looked at myself, I was like, how am I gonna walk to the bathroom? How am I gonna, because I was in a shared room with a couple other ladies, and we all shared one bathroom. So I was like, no, I couldn't. The gown, I definitely needed a longer one. I also felt like it was just so short. I just couldn't deal with my choice of nightwear. So I ended up rotating between the buttoned warm night dress. I actually had bought 2, a pink one and a navy one. I don't know if I showed it in the video. 2, and I rotated between those 2 the whole time until I went home. And I remember I sweated. I had milk on the other ones. I just couldn't wait to go home, and I just regretted bringing the other things. So I've learned my lesson there. The underwear, I did use it before going in. There were delays because of COVID. Theater was full and all of that. So I did stay a bit longer before the surgery than anticipated. So I definitely used the big granny panties. I love how I used, what word did I use? But yeah, I did use them, but not for after. I used the adult diapers for after. Nursing bras, definitely need more. At the hospital, I did use those. They did their job, but I think this time around, better to get the nursing bras, and just get more, because your milk goes through and it goes into the pads as well, the padding, and it just gets wet. So I definitely needed more, especially when my milk came in and I just wasn't ready for all the leaking, and thus I went home with like 2 puddles on my chest. And what I regret not bringing was my own pillow. Definitely will bring my own pillow. It was, my neck, I had such a stiff neck from the lack of pillow that I had there. And yeah, so that's about it. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching my video. I hope it really helped, and I hope it really helped those who will be packing. Definitely has helped me, because I'll be packing again soon. And we'll see each other in the next one, next week Friday. Bye.